Yesterday was the first official day of summer, and when you think classic favorites for the season, a fresh salad and some great seafood are usually top of mind. Perfect, too, because Viron Rondo Osteria is here in the Bi-Carrier kitchen making just that. So, Matt, let's get it started.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's funny because during the break, you know, I've been going to the restaurant for a couple of years, and I just learned from Tommy that they call it different than what I call it. What's the team calling the restaurant?
The team calls it Viron Rondo.
But everyone else calls it
Verona.
Verona. No matter what you call it, it's one of the best restaurants, not only in the state. Cheshire, it's always a packed house there. We say hello to Tommy Crawford, chef, and Chef Vladimir, who's going to be assisting today. Nice to have you here. I tell you what is this? Before we get cooking a little salad and some seafood, what is the secret of success to keeping the crowds packed there?
We use seasonal, fresh ingredients. The place is amazing. The patio, no one has anything like it. And Viron is a great host.
There you go. He's a good guy.
He's the man.
Or Veron. Or just Ron. No, don't do that. All right, what are we going to do in here? Speaking of seasonal stuff, we're going to be doing a little halibut dish, and we're going to do a salad as well, right?
That's right. So we're known for, we only do it in the summertime. And it's our Greca salad. So these are March Farm tomatoes, which we
all local stuff, right?
This is from in Bethlehem, yeah. And what happens is
we've lost you, Tommy. Come on back over here. You forget the camera's over there. It's not your kitchen, all right?
Yeah. So they extend the season for us, and we buy exclusively for them all season.
It's tomato season. We're getting to that point, so make good use of them, right?
So we have the tomatoes. We have some.
Okay, but hold on one second, because as you put that in, did you really just serve all those tomatoes in one dish?
Viron likes things big.
Really? Look at that. I was like, okay, those are the tomatoes he's going to use for the dish, and he used all of them.
Yeah.
All right, you may continue now.
Feeds a few, take it home. So we got some English cucumbers, some sliced green bell peppers.
You better like your tomatoes in this. I think that's great. That is fantastic.
Some shaved red onion.
Look at this. And that is just as colorful as you're going to get. You're going to drizzle it with what?
This is some Greek extra virgin olive oil.
Keeping it simple. You don't want to.
It's very simple.
Because if you put a heavy dressing or any kind of dressing, you're going to detract from the tomatoes, which is the whole point of having it in the first place, right?
Some fresh ground pepper, absolutely.
There you go.
Some Greek oregano.
All right.
And Greek sea salt.
I love this. Hey, you know, you're standing around. What are you doing? Yeah?
You
watching? Yeah. Okay. We got 3 minutes left. You doing the fish?
Yep.
Get to work. All right. He's like, hey, this is good. I can learn something myself.
Put our feta on.
Look at that. I think that's great.
And a little bit of the red wine vinegar.
This serves 6 to 8 or one hungry tomato.
About that.
There you go. All right.
And then a little more.
Go ahead.
Oregano.
All right. I'm taking this.
That's it.
Watch this. Get a shot of this. And you get to work with the fish. Because halibut is another, gosh, that is beautiful. Eric and I are going to go down it. Look at this piece of halibut you got. And it's a thicker fish, and so you normally, and this is a mistake I make at home with thicker pieces like swordfish and whatnot. You think, oh, it's thicker, so I can walk away from it. But you say don't do that.
No, we like to actually, in the restaurant, we like to cook it in the pan about 70%.
Right.
We like to get nice, good color on it.
How many minutes each side to get to 70, something like that?
You could do about like 6 minutes and then flip it another 3 to finish it in the oven.
That's the key. It's not the same amount of time on both sides.
No.
You've done most of the work in the beginning,
yeah,
right?
And it's just going to finish in the oven. It's going to stay nice and moist this way. Halibut can dry out quickly.
What did Vladimir put in there?
Right now we're going to put our little house-made garlic butter. You're just going to baste it for a second, some fresh herbs. And then he's going to hit it with a little squeeze of lemon juice.
That's it. So the key, I tell you, the one thing I've not done, and I don't fry a lot of fish at home because, you know, it's sometimes if you overdo it, the smell can be a little much for the kids. But by doing it 70%, finishing it in the oven, that's the new trick I'm taking away from this. You got some risotto there?
And over here we have a golden bar squash and zucchini risotto.
Oh my gosh, nice. This is on the menu now.
This is what we're serving.
It better
right
be,
now.
because this looks good, and I know everyone's saying no.
We buy fish daily, and we sell out daily.
Right.
So we do every day a new fish.
Make your reservations early is what Tommy is saying to you. By the way, the recipe is right there. If you scan that QR code right now, it'll get you the salad. Have some tomatoes ready, and it'll get you the halibut as well. What's Vladimir doing here?
He's just finishing it with a little summer greens, micro herbs, arugula, marinated peppers, and heirloom cherry tomatoes, a little sea salt.
I love this. Plate that up, and we'll tell you once again the recipe and the video will be on our website, fox61.com, on the news app as well. All of our recipes from the Meal House in the Bi-Carrier Kitchen are there. Tommy Crawford will hook you up with this fine. Oh, this is beautiful. Is that not great? Look at this. This is what I'm eating over the next couple of minutes. Tommy Crawford, thank you very much for coming in.
Thanks
nice
for
to see
us.
you. Vladimir, you did fine. He was nervous. He did fine because he didn't say much. That's the key to it. Unlike me, I can't stop talking. We have a timeout right now, Erica. We are going to do. We'll split some fish for you, and then we have more coming up, right?
Colors look great.